Hello, welcome back to the RogueTech campaign. It's episode 34, and we are carrying on. We're doing every hard contract we can get our hands on. Which means doing this one. Oh, wait, before we do that. Let's get my new stalker at the top of the queue, because I want it. In fact, I suppose I should give the other one a name to distinguish it from, if I'm going to keep collecting these things. Then I guess this one needs a name as well. Haha, props to you if you get that joke. It just wants to be close to you. Right, back to the contract. Not much salvage on offer for this one. But the chance of a that's that grasshopper. I've not repaired it, have I? Silly me. Can I be bothered to repair it? What is it? Gonna need like a day or something, isn't it? I am sucking at this today. In fact, we'll do a mission without it. It will repair itself. I don't really think I need it. I'm pretty sure that this mission will not involve 8 enemies. Do I want another melee mech? Maybe this little snipey Wolverine that I made. 100 damage. Rotary autocannon 2. Yeah, let's bring the cooker trebuchet. It's been a while. Prepare for combat. You know, in the vanilla game, I suppose at least one nice thing is, in the vanilla game, you would never bring mediums to a fight that's almost certainly going to be full of heavies and assaults, because they would just get ruined. But in RogueTech, if you abuse evasion like there's no tomorrow, then even a medium can play extremely well. Even a light can, if it's the right light. If it's like a special Omnitech light or something, you can do well. You can kick ass. Bubblegum can be chewed. Prepare for combat.
Command interface initiated.
Right.
Ready to chuck 'em, mate.
Is this going to be one of these maps where enemy reinforcements turns up? I don't think it is. Enemy is there. Go up here and steal the high ground. Or do I just go over here and hide in this area? Yeah, I'm not expecting massive resistance on this mission.
Acknowledged, Commander.
So this is almost a public service announcement slash pro tip. But if the most salvage you can take is 2, it usually means that there will be 4 enemies and they'll be tough, but there won't be more than that.
On the move.
Because I guess it's designed to prevent you from
You got it.
capturing loads of equipment really easily. So, despite it being 4.5 skull, it's probably only going to be... Yeah. It's going to be a selection of heavies and mediums. Jump! I spy with my little eye something that's 90 tons. Ah ha 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 ha. And I want it. Whatever it is, I want it.
I'll be there before you know it.
Oh, we're fighting the Turians, or whatever the hell they're called.
Roger that. They've got a sensor lock on me.
A sensor lock? How dare you? Oh, missiles. Even with 3 evasion, missiles struggle to hit. I can't wait to try out my new Stalker missile boat. See if it actually has any potential. Apparently, the improved penalty for LRMs is -8,
Standing by.
which means that with a +7, thanks to all the targeting computers, we might actually see some normalcy with the chance to hit.
Got it.
Jump! What am I looking at? A dragon
I'm picking up something.
and some more unknown contacts.
Confirmed. Double time. Let's go.
This should be easy. I can't see a world in which 4 enemy mechs are gonna do much.
Ready for order.
Just gotta close the distance.
Full speed, no target.
Close in and deliver the justice of an angry god.
Holding. For an advantage.
60, 85, that's a stalker. Or almost certainly a stalker. Especially considering it's launching bajillions of missiles at me. Something that is 90 tons. 2 stalkers. And something that's 90 tons. Almost certainly. But, that said, there are a lot of weird variants in this game, so
How might I help?
any guesses about what the enemy might bring to the table will be precisely that. Guesses.
Holding. Ready for orders.
Ready. This is perfect here. This is gives them broken LOS,
On it.
adding more penalties to the already difficult penalties. 2 stalkers and a Highlander. He has in him the blood of kings. He has no rivals. No one is his equal. Wow, I just went full 70s. Sorry. Or 80s.
They've got a lock on me.
They've got a lock on me. What? He sounds like really surprised.
Skipper.
They have a lock on me? My god. I can jump slightly further. Do I want to jump though? That does not give me the shot I want. This gives me the shot I want.
Up high.
Let's go! Time for justice!
Let's see what you got.
Oh, lovely. Every shot hit.
Ha! You like that?
Jesus, he took so much damage. It's not a stalker, it's another friggin' Omni-Mech stalker Shingami. Do they like Are we near the factory or something? Jesus.
Yes, Commander.
Their chance to appear is way higher than I think it should be. I'm gonna fill my victory bays with stalkers. That would be interesting. Right, this dragon is like the one thing I don't want to capture, so the more damage I do to it, the better. If I don't put the hang on. If I put one plasma on, I generate basically a tiny bit of heat. Oh, it's a headshot! I didn't actually want to capture that, but whatever. It's two of them. Jesus.
Damage minimal.
At least they're launching stupid missiles at me. Oh.
Reporting.
Misclick. This guy's only got 2 evasion tokens, so I'm going to give him a missile sandwich. However, I'm not going to run the SRM-6s because I don't want to generate too much heat. At this time, generate heat when there's more chance to hit. Fine to do some damage. Oh, I hit him in the head. Sweet, that helps me.
You have orders?
Because the head is exactly what I'm going to be going for. But let us reserve for now.
A delay sounds wise.
A delay sounds wise. Ow, 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 ow. All of them have got tactics. It genuinely feels like
Oh, I'm hit.
every enemy gets tactics in this mod.
Commander?
Now that my assault mech has been knocked down, he's going to get pounded. But that said,
Roger that, Commander.
he's got the armor. Being a melee mech, he's got very thick armor. He should be able to take it. While I persuade this guy to exit the game. 50-50. You want to roll the dice on a fatal shot? I'm going to need 2 hits. Or do I just dump into him and hope that he falls over? I think for now I'm just going to shoot at him and hope he falls over. The autocannon's missed. That's not helpful. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Nothing I can do about it.
3 hits, Commander. Good to go. What's the plan?
What's the plan? Can you get close enough? Still not going to launch all my missiles with such a low chance to hit.
Good to go.
Just a few clippings. Oh, he didn't aim for my stalker, or he doesn't have a clean shot or something. I don't know.
Light damage, holding firm.
Oh, he jumped after. Damn. I thought for a second there he was going to be sat still for me.
Waiting for orders.
Although he does only have 1 evasion token.
Coordinates received.
I'll take it. 1 evasion token. 50 over 10. Fire the whole lot and hope I get lucky? Or do I not aim for the headshot and just actually pummel him? Nope, aim for the head. Forget it. Let's try and capture this stuff. Oh! Oh!
Enemy down.
Oh,
Orders.
sick. I'm like, it might take 2 or 3 turns, but we'll get his head off in the end. We'll fill our victory bay with assaults. Nope. 1 turn's all it takes. Blat. Right. Let me teach you a lesson, my friend, in machine guns. 20% chance to hit, is that all? What a shame. Actually, with only a 20% chance to hit, I feel like I should just unload on this guy. God damn, that evasion is high. Yeah, like... just fire whatever. Whatever, just shoot everywhere. Oh, we hit the head. Oh, we hit the head twice. What's your head like now? Not bad.
Yes, Commander.
Still not an easy kill for a medium laser.
Locking on target.
Oh, good hits with the heat weapons. That's him destabilized. Now we can get some surgery done. The doctor will be with you shortly. What? Why? What is it in the AI's mind that thinks that shooting 1 medium laser is a good idea? That somehow constitutes a turn. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward to this excellent position in the cover. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, and then I'm going to fire my 1 medium laser. There are light mechs that seem to do more DPS in this game than assaults do, because of the pants-on head way that assaults decide to just shoot. Rubbish. Turn the plasmas off, not required. Aim for the head. Ooh, did I just hit the head with that light PPC? I'm pretty sure I did.
Critical hit, Commander.
Machine gun is going to end that guy. No joke. Or 1 missile.
Ready to rock.
I am going to move. Highlander's got pretty nasty melee attack, if I remember correctly, right? It's like 120 or something? It's something pretty nasty.
I got you.
Oh well, whatever. Let the surgery commence.
10-4.
Aim for the head. Yes, we got the head! Haha!
Target down.
3 out of 3. Headshots for everybody.
Standing by.
All that's left is the Highlander.
I copy.
Kill me now! Absorb my knowledge! Let's give this guy the full sandwich.
Roger.
Ooh, man, look at all that machine gun fire.
Take that.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
You have orders? Yes, Commander.
Let's go, mine trebuchet. Give him everything you got in the head.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, oh, oh. Pretty solid connections there. 5 HP.
What are your orders, Skipper?
This thing, like, you need a big hit now to actually cause an injury by hitting the head.
And more.
I don't know if I entirely agree with it. I do actually feel like it makes the game much easier for the player. Because a player need not worry about, that's overkill. A player need not worry about obtaining pilot injuries and keeping lots of mech warriors. Get his head! One hit from any weapon will do it. Yes!
Tango is trash.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Mission successful.
Right, while that's loading, I'm just going to go grab a drink. And I'm back. That didn't take long. Didn't take long to load either, it would seem. Sweet, no damage. Look at all of this. That's the world's most bountiful stalker. Well, I obviously gotta take 2 pieces of that, right? What else have we got here? That's nice. Cockpit mod, which is not very interesting. Lots of double heat sinks, but only one garbage one. Lots of nice jump jets. +1 accuracy for ballistics, not super exciting. I'm gonna take 1 piece of Highlander, and the reason why is just to have a variety of things I can complete. Right, because this completes a mech, and there's so much more of it in the salvage table, I should get at least 1 more piece. So I want to put myself in a position where, because your average amount of picks, priority picks, is 3 or 4, where I can take 4 picks and actually complete a mech later on. Let's see what we get. Oh boy. We got 2 pieces of Highlander, which is awesome, and 4 pieces of the ever bountiful Stalker. God knows where they keep the stock ones, because the OmniTech Elite ones seem to be everywhere. We got a double heatsink, some actually relatively unusual weapons. The ER large laser is pretty rare, as is the light PPC. We got the high grade jump jets and heatsinks, and 1 LRM ammo, which is the only piece of junk that we actually got. Another Stalker from my victory bays. I'm not even sure how to build it. I have a melee one. I have a long range one. I don't know. Do I build a laser one? Maybe that should be the next thing I make? I have a critical shortage of double heat sinks though. Mech warriors are gaining experience in the barracks. Well, we finished all the difficult contracts on this planet. So we're going to have to change systems. That much is obvious. Let's see what we have here. Okay. let us repair. Let's move that. I am not planning to run LRMs on this beast. Okay, so I'm thinking ER PPC is a bit on the heavy side. 7 tons though. Actually, it seems to weigh the same amount as a standard PPC. I have this really nice large laser lying around. +1 accuracy, +1 evasion ignore. Just use whatever we've got. Let's go back to lasers. Okay. Here they are. These are the nice PPCs. So I have a PPC that's +10 damage, -10 heat. We have my old friend, the PPC that's -5 heat. And I have another PPC that's like anti-evasive, no recoil. Medium lasers I use for other things. Let's go with another light PPC. Okay, so the heat output of that is 220. That's amazing. ER large laser, 5 tons. Large laser, 5 tons. That's the accurate one though. That's the range one. Does slightly more damage. It seems to be superior to the large laser, but it runs slightly hotter. Okay. Now with that much heat output, what we need to do is see 220. Dissipation's 42. Maximum heat capacity 90. This is entirely too much firepower, realistically speaking. Even for a water planet, that's way too much. Equipment. See, I'm just so short on heat sinks. This is my biggest problem. 15 tons of, well, 13 tons of double heatsink would really cool this bad boy down a lot. But I do not have it, so that sucks. Let's see. That gives us a little bit more room to maneuver. I need a targeting computer. Do I actually have one? Do I have an energy weapon accuracy? Yes, I do. Sweet. Jump jets. Jump jets. We'll just take the one jump jet. Just because it's very wise to have at least one jump jet, because you don't want to get stuck on terrain or something, or caught on a rock. There's all kinds of weird things that can happen. Ah, excuse me, sneezing away here. Pollen is mental at the moment. Right. Heat sinks, more heat sinks for my ever-growing army of the undead. There are probably better ways to build this. I could, you know, build it with some low heat weapons as well, or some no heat weapons. But I'm just having fun here. I'm not going for ideal builds. Let's scale up the armor a little bit. I don't know why it's favoring putting too much on the back relative to how much I have on the front, if you know what I mean. Just in the last episode, you know, I conveyed that I really do like having thick armor on the back, but only on mechs that are designed to have that and already have solid armor in the other places. These legs are striking me as a bit too soft. Do you know what? I never feel like this is worth 3 tons. I'm sorry to say, but it just isn't. So I'm going to take it out. I would rather have an extra ton of armor, or 2 tons of armor, than one of those weird evasion things. And that's in a game where evasion is really good. I think considering how much firepower we have in the arms, I will do this. And yes, I realize I could just stick the PPCs in the center right and center left torsos, but I'd rather have the double heatsink and the heat bank there. They're relatively rare items and I don't want to lose them. Generally speaking, the AI does not aim for the legs, although it does happen occasionally. Right. My first full PPC energy boat. Mech. Ironically, in a really good build, like in a well-balanced build, you would mix a combination of autocannons and PPCs together, with the autocannons matching the range of the energy weapons that you've got, PPCs, light PPCs, whatever. But the bottom line is that autocannons in this mod generate almost as much heat as energy weapons do, so there's no point. Unless you're going to use low or no heat weapons like machine guns or SRMs or whatever, there's no point in putting autocannons on and trying to save heat, because you won't. The AC-20 generated like 50 heat, it shocked me. Right. We must change planets. Because we are all out of hard contracts. I could just go back to that planet that I was on before. I think it was this one. Just, I'm not exploring because there's no reason to. All of the planets aren't really particularly unique. They have tags, but that's it. So it doesn't matter which region of space we're in, and since I already have max reputation here, it doesn't make much sense to go anywhere else. Bit unfortunate, really, but if having max reputation is for you and you like the idea of the whole galaxy loving your ass, then you can go around and do contracts with everybody and improve your reputation everywhere. Guess it adds, for people who are completionists and like to collect things, I guess it gives you stuff to do. Now entering synchronous orbits. Let's have a look in the shop. Ooh, a large laser plus. Oh, it's one of the nice ones. I love that.
New weapon systems available.
Ooh. Actually, no. Extra stab damage on LRMs is amazing in the vanilla campaign, but considering that they can't hit anything in this game unless the target in question has already been destabilized or otherwise robbed of its evasion tokens, I can't see a reason to buy it. You know what I could have done on that stalker is fit a load of light rifles. I meant to do this for a long time. I wanted to build a light rifle mech, but I never had the hard points to make it work. But considering that they basically have OmniTech levels of hard points, you could fit a bajillion of them. They generate almost no heat. They do reasonable damage. They're effectively medium lasers with better stability damage and lower heat output for 3 tons. And if you offset the heat sinks onto a medium laser, it's totally worth it. So I very much thought about buying a huge pile of these and making a stalker with them, just for fun. But I never had a ballistics computer. That's another thing that I would need to really make that happen. Anyway, there's nothing else in the store that I want, so let's have a look at the contracts. Let's see what we've got. Can't let you choose that contract, Star Fox. I love that game. If you haven't played Star Fox 64, you totally should. It's so corny, it stands the test of time. The corny test of time. Come on, contracts, generate. There we go. What have we got? Nothing hard. The hardest ones we've got is Deniable Destruction, which is a destroy base, and Escaping Spy, which is an assassinate. Assassinates are odd. Sometimes the assassinate target is an assault mech. Sometimes it's like a 100-ton vehicle, which is bizarre. But it definitely does seem to be the mission with the most chance of giving us what we want, which is more assaults. So let's do it. And if we don't get more assaults, that's fine. We've got a financial report coming up, and we could definitely do with a some more money. We're at a position now where we can farm mech bits to make money. In the early game, that just wasn't the case, and you did really need to take C-bills or take a balanced amount of value. But now, I think taking mech bits and just selling any heavies that you pick up is fine. Especially if you pick up an Omni-Mech heavy, because Omni-Mechs are worth a fortune. Even a light Omni-Mech is worth 3 million C-bills. So if you're not going to use them, you might as well sell them. Although, you know, Omni-Mechs are very powerful, so you probably want to keep them. Then again, the amount of these Omni-Mech stalkers that we've found, they're like candy. People were complaining about Gorsezilla and Atlases and all kinds of other stuff. I haven't seen any of it. The only weird thing we've spotted so far is an Omni-Mech Mackie, which was like, blew my mind. Okay, so that's the spy up there. And the supporting enemy forces are over here. So, that is what we are going to do.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Have no doubt it will be done. Fighting in the water benefits me the most, with my approach to heat. 75 ton Jaegermech? Jaegermech's 75, isn't it? Black Knight. Oh, you missed, my friend. Sucks to be you.
Reporting. Certainly.
Jump!
Well, what do we have here?
70, 65. The welcoming committee is all heavies. These are not likely to hit, but whatever.
Failed to connect.
My turn.
Acknowledged.
As long as we jump, we'll have so many evasion tokens.
On 'em.
I don't need to brace or anything.
Good to go.
Try and CT these heavies to put as little of them in the salvage table as possible.
Firing.
Bombs away. Ooh, nice hit.
Receiving you.
The last thing I want to deal with is a Black Knight in the water.
Confirmed.
On a moon, they're hilarious, as we found out. Easy money.
Confirmed. Firing.
Fire everything! Oh, we penetrated him. The structure is exposed. 35 tons, what? Okay, that's probably a Cicadia, I think. Trying to remember what all the tonnages are off the top of my head. Wow, he hit me.
Systems holding.
That was quite a nice shot, let's be honest. They've all got tactics, so they all go before me. Missed. Missed! I'll get you! Now there's an old game. I should do a you should have played it on that. Come on. I hate waiting for the enemy to take their turn. That's a whole lot of air you just hit. Oh, he's in the water. He knows what he's doing. I might as well reserve to get all my units together.
Standing by.
I hope this guy's ready for what happens next. Especially considering that his armor has been stripped from one of his regions. And machine guns, they love that. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Brutal.
Yup. What's the plan?
Grasshopper is a melee mech. So, I think this is about as close as we can get. Sweet.
Confirmed.
Kill it! The first of many!
Target eliminated. Ready to rock.
Okay, so the Cataphract should probably be next. Since he's stood there up on the ridge with only 3 evasion tokens and no cover. I say only 3 evasion tokens, but we all know that in this game that is still
I got you.
a lot. Ow, we managed to get a hit with the Ultra.
How's it going?
So if anyone was wondering whether both Ultras always hit, or whether they one can hit and the other can miss, that should answer that question.
Affirmative.
This Black Knight, I think, is my only mech now that hasn't got jump jets.
Affirmative.
Oh, it's a hit! Is it a hit? No. It just goes to show how his mobility is impacted by that. Oh, it's a Panther! Okay, well, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. I'm going on the same turn as the enemy now. That's weird. Didn't they all have, like, a bonus before?
Ready for order.
Did they all do vigilance or something? I'm very confused. But whatever. Ah, I can't get the Grasshopper in range. Yet. Soon, my friend, soon.
Yes, Commander. That hit something good.
Cool. If he doesn't move now, he's dead. He'll probably move now, though, knowing that. No. The AI decided to move the Thunderbolt. This will be your undoing, as I pummel your friend into the next life.
Hey there.
See, he'll definitely move next turn, so this is my chance to alpha this guy into the next life.
Lighting him up.
Except, of course, he's out of range for me to get all the medium lasers in there, but whatever. Sweet. Just take his leg off now. He's been pushed back into the assault phase, so... Ow, that hurt a lot.
Stabilizers failed. I'm going down. I'm hit.
Alright, relax. You'll be okay. See you in
Here
hell.
we go.
Both legs destroyed.
Bye-bye.
He got knocked down. He won't get up again.
Ready for orders.
Okay, out of these two, who is the biggest threat? Why is that center torso thing in the way? I think it's the Thunderbolt. And so I am going to vacate him of this life. I could actually just DFA him, that would be pretty funny. Don't forget this mech is designed to DFA, it's got negative DFA damage module and ultra chunky legs. I think to protect the Grasshopper from taking serious damage, I'm going to DFA one of these boys. No, not that one. Oh, I've got that weird bug where I can do a long range DFA, which is pretty funny. If you press V twice when you're doing a DFA, for some reason it lets you do a weird long range DFA. I showed this off on my AC2 campaign, but I encountered it then by accident. Just go flying through the front, or go flying through the side? Let's go flying through the side.
Death from above.
Death from above! Boom! I missed completely and utterly.
Watch those heat levels.
That sucked. I can't believe I completely missed. I only needed to land like one leg. Oh well, hopefully they shoot at the Stalker instead of the Grasshopper, because the Stalker can take it. The Grasshopper cannot.
Not much armor left in that location.
Come on, shoot my Stalker. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's holding. He overheated himself to try and do that as well. The git. Ooh, nasty.
What are your orders, Skipper? I got you.
I need to kill these guys and retreat the Grasshopper. So let's do it. just plow a load of damage into the CT and end him. Oh, crap! Okay, good, we're alright. 95-ton assassination target, Jesus.
Receiving you.
This is what you get for being lazy during a fight. Do me a favor and die. See ya, but I wouldn't want to be ya.
Tango down. Standing by.
Standing by. Kill him.
Roger. Locked on for physical attack.
Rip the sides off this guy. There goes the arm.
Yes, Commander.
Stand for your rights. That's the right that's badly damaged.
Verticality resumed.
So the right is this side. So what I need to do is, although he's pretty damaged across the board, vigilance him to remove all stability issues and face this direction and jump as far as possible away from that rapidly closing 95-ton monstrosity. And mazer this guy into the next life.
Target is confirmed.
Sweet, he's on the floor. Now my grasshopper can hit him again and jump away even further. Oh, evil
My heat sinks can't take much more.
evil heat generating plasma cannon. Alright, sorry, 1 second. Wireless headset, but running out of power.
Reporting.
We have ace pilot, so we can just put our hits in and leave.
Locking on target.
Kill him! And run. Run away.
Certainly.
The rear armor is very, very thick on the grasshopper, so we'll just present our butt.
Heat is cooking my internal structure.
He's getting up. That's not meant to happen. Missed. He was too hot to actually do anything.
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Okay, I got knocked down by the fact that he didn't hit me.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
That bug is very annoying.
Yup.
Well, he's had his go. So I presume that the last token to go here would be the assault. Let's just try and put some damage in this panther. Get his attention. Oh, I think I got his attention.
You inflicted some nasty on that some bitch.
He does not have a shot. That's
Need
good.
something, Chief? Confirmed.
Thunder, 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 thunderbolt.
Firing all weapons.
Ooh, nice hits. See ya!
Mech destroyed. Ready for orders.
Time to stand up. How much damage have we taken?
Ready? For action.
We have actually taken a not unreasonable amount of internal damage from all of that overheating. There's no way for me to get into the water, sadly.
All right. Full speed.
Okay. Missed. It's very weird how a missed shot can trigger overheating and knockdown in this mod.
Confirm.
I'm pretty sure it's a bug, obviously. I mean, I can't imagine that that would be an intended thing. Time for you to die. All it's going to take is one CT hit and he's done.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Here he comes. Oh, it's a Banshee! Least useful assault mech. 2018.
Awaiting order.
You might as well just sit there with your back exposed.
What are your orders, Skipper?
At least your back's got full armor, the rest of you's been pummeled to death.
Firing.
Goodbye.
Enemy eliminated.
Wrecked.
I'm here.
I am here, but you do not have a shot.
Jumping.
Jump! SRM4s. It's almost not even worth firing them, is it? Let us bide our time. That, my friend, is what we call a fail.
Yes, Commander.
It bugs me that I can't eject.
It will be done.
I mean, I can't eject anyway because I have targeting computers in the head section and I wouldn't want to lose them.
Ready to run.
But it would be nice if there was a way to retreat a mech that you just don't want to use anymore. Like retreat it off the map or withdraw it, whatever.
Commander.
I don't even mean necessarily in combat. Like just retreating it off the map would be fine. Take it to the edge of the map and there's like a bar that's like the retreat zone or whatever, and you can end your turn in the retreat zone and your mech will leave the map. I'm returning to the dropship or whatever. I'm not going to use my SRM4s. I'm just going to put the flamers on this guy.
Firing.
What I want to do is
Target is taking damage.
get him in a position where I can
Commander.
rip his head off. That's all I want. To do that, I need to get him nice and hot.
Target confirmed.
Oh, good hits. Of course, heating a Banshee is going to be very hard because the thing has got no weapons, so it's not like the kind of mech that's just going to cook itself.
Affirmative.
Keep firing! He ejected! Okay,
Mission successful.
alright. Suppose if you're in a Banshee, you'd eject too. Whew. Next turn I would have minced him. Such is life. Well, I don't know how many pieces you get for an ejection. I don't think it's 5, that's for sure. I think it might only be 2 or 3. It won't be bad though. Oh no, it is 5. Sweet, 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 sweet. I hope I get the last bit. Hoping for a Banshee. Kind of bizarre to be hoping for a Banshee. Ooh, that's nice. 1 accuracy, 1 evasive ignore, and 50% crit chance is always very nice. Oh, look at all those heat sinks. Such junk. So much junk. Alright, let's see what we get. I did not get the last piece of the Banshee, but whatever. We did get a piece of Grasshopper though, and that completes one. So that's money in the bank. We picked up a lot of that junk. Still, that's another 4 pieces of assault. More tokens for the victory bay. We'll immediately sack off the Grasshopper for C-bills, because I already have 2, I don't want another one. I'm not going for the bug all-stars here. Someone suggested that to me as a playthrough, was like, just use insects. You have like locusts, cicadias, grasshoppers. What's the other insect mech? There was 4, isn't there? I can't remember what the other one is off the top of my head. I just thought to myself, you know, it wouldn't actually be that difficult of a playthrough once you get your first grasshopper. Because the grasshopper is actually a pretty decent mech, let's be honest. Right, let's go to the mech bay quickly. That mech you wanted is good to go. Actually, don't want it. Scrap. A cool 1.4 million C-bills. That's going to pay this month's bills. Let us repair this. Some minor heat damage. Let us repair this. Let us get the order of repairs sorted out. I'm going to have to switch planets. Because we have no other difficult contracts on this planet. Do we? Oh, 2 4 skulls have appeared. How odd. I don't remember these being here. Unless I'm losing it. Max salvage 2 out of 10. That almost certainly indicates that there will be assaults there. And this capture base will probably not have assaults at all. But we'll see. That's for next time, I think. This is not the longest episode, so I'm just going to do some shopping. Well, not shopping, I'm going to do some selling. I haven't done that for a while. I sacked off a load of save games recently, which has hopefully, well, it seems to have dramatically improved the loading times. If you're having loading time problems, for some reason having lots of save games increases the loading times. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. It's a mystery to me. Okay, nobody needs 44 heat sinks. That is dumb. 18 will be plenty. And I do not need all these small jump jets. Oh, look at how much triple strength molly I've got these days. I should actually put that on mechs. It doesn't weigh anything, and it increases sprint speed by 20% once you've got a full set. So there's actually no reason not to use it. I've just been lazy or I've forgotten about it. Usually the latter. It's quite easy to forget to do things when there's so much going on. I can't imagine a world in which I want any more LRM 5s. So those can go. I use a lot of SRMs, so I like to keep a lot of spare ammo. I'm not actually that overburdened by equipment. Let's be honest here. I have a lot of AC5 ammo. That's not really necessary. No, I think we're pretty clean for equipment, to be honest. We pretty much use everything that we get, so... Just to remind everybody where we're at. 2 out of 6 victory bays are now filled with assaults. As soon as they load. Just saying, like, I'm doing all this stuff to improve loading times, and then the game decides to take a massive load dump there. Okay, so 2 out of 6 victory bays are full. And we have 1, 2, 3 and 4/5. 3 and 4/5 assaults in parts available. So we're really reaching the point now where if we saw a variety of assaults in a particular mission, we might complete 2 or 3 at once. Right, join me next time for the 4 skull contracts. That's what we'll be doing next. Stealing prototypes and cutting supply lines. And hopefully that will result in some good kit. Hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, see you next time.